Fortune Marabo, you are not unmuting now that you have been given the permission to. All right, quickly, Ugochukwu Biafra, unmute yourself.
Hello. Can you hear me?
All right, Ugochukwu, hold on. Fortune, please go ahead.
Yes, really. Thank you so much. My name is Khalid Abdul John. I'm from Sudanese Biafran, and I'm using my brother platform today just like to share with you something, and also would like to create awareness that you have some brothers and sisters that they have been forgotten behind. And this platform, I hope in the future, will go and bring us all together.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Go ahead, Fortunate. Go ahead, Fortune.
And what I would like to say, I'm not Fortune, like I said, I'm Fortune, a comrade. I'm using his platform to share with you something.
Okay, repeat again. What is your name again? Can you repeat your name so that you are using the platform of fellow Biafran, but just repeat your name very clearly so we'll get to hear it.
Yes, my name is Khalid, Khalid.
Okay, Khalid.
My last name is John,
okay.
Jone.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, John.
And I'm Sudanese, and I'm Sudanese Biafran. Since we have been noticed, there is lack of communications between us and you guys. And since you have been busy with this platform to bring people together, and what we have noticed in Sudan today, it's something really, it's historical and something we should talk all about it. So I'm asking myself, we did not hear about you, and we would like to hear from you more. How can we would reach you outside, for example, in Sudan and other regions around Sudan, and where we are now at this, conflicts, this our world today facing it, but Africans, we are paying the high prices. Just really, I would like, to share with you what I feel about, and to hear from you some, according to your concern.
So share with us what you have, please.
And what do I have today? How can we be in better communication in the future? Like for example, I use my brother's platform to get in reach to you.
Yes,
but there's not
the solution to how we will be in better communication to those who are, lost Biafra people all over Africa. We have many of them in Guinea, for example, and many other Gabon and co. So the means of communication will be the Biafra platform, which is going to be launched either between June and July. It is going to, compete with every other social platform. And that is going to be the official app for Biafra communication. It is completely in our hand, both the cloud and the storage and the hosting, everything is customized, built by us. So we don't have any fear of anything. So that is going to be the official communicating channel for the entire Biafrans and lovers of Biafra and lovers of freedom. And of course, it is open for anybody in the world to use, just like YouTube, WhatsApp, Telegram, and Facebook, and what have you. So everything is combined. It's going to be one of the best state-of-the-art social platform that the Biafra government will provide. So by then, you will download that particular app, and you can, communicate with us directly from there. Thank you.
So like what I've understood from you now, like we have to wait until the next option that the government going to do.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course, because then every communication remains secure. But of course, for the meantime, you can also reach us through the X page. This X, we are using this to host this place today. So you can communicate us here directly, follow us, and then write directly and privately to us.
Yes, really, thank you so much. But just really, I would like to, to express to you, how people really just that, they have been desperate, like they have no, something that they can hang up on when it's difficult.
Yes.
So when you guys are creating this platform, then it's a great opportunity. But also, I see now the kind of energy that you guys really putting it there. Just like it's time now to reach people out within. Whatever you're going to propose, direct communications, different platforms, That's also okay. But remember also in Africa, like kind of lack of of technology. Sometimes we will not able to reach out.
Yes.
So do you have an idea for example, like radio stations?
Yes.
Like radio stations? Yes, we actually have the satellite radio and TV, which is covering the sub-Saharan Africa. So, if you have the satellite TV, you'll be able to watch um, the Biafra update and news. It is 24/7, and the radio will start this coming Tuesday. In the next 2 days, the satellite radio will go off. We go on air, and then we expect, of course, for that to spread across, first of all, the 40 state of Biafra, and those who wish to, listen to radio Biafra, Voice of Biafra radio, satellite radio, can also have the opportunity to do that. And through communicating with us, we'll tell you what to do, so you can install the receiver, or transmitter in your locality, and people there can listen and follow the awareness we're creating. So that is coming, of course, and I'm very happy that you are here today, because, like we usually say, that Biafra is going to be the beginning of civilization, and of course the mass exodus of even not only people in your country, but also there are people in America, the Black Americans, who have lost their origin and all that. And many people is going to come back to Biafra, where they will feel safe without any marginalization or discrimination. So we all know these things is possible, and that's why they are preventing and are fighting against Biafra for decades, because they know what Biafra will do in Africa. Thank you.
No, really, thank you so much. I would like to thank you for your platform, and also I would like to thank also Brother Fortune Marabu, for giving me his platform to share with you something, and I will hang up to him now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Fortune, you want to say something?
Yes, bless PM.
Bless you.
Yes, I salute you. Yes. I have a short message. You are doing good. But I'm coming up next week. Foreign Affairs Minister in Holland would like to reach with you. It's a lady. They live in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
He's in charge. More than 2 weeks, we are discussing a lot. So we're coming to the point that I can have something to speak, because that is difficult. I want sure before I speak to you. So now I'm sure what I'm speaking. The second one is that the new government of Netherlands is behind us. We are here. We already have too much awareness. We already take responsibility on documenting people in Holland, and also work in the parties and different parties. So we are waiting for the new party which collaborate with the ideology of Biafra to be able to stand up, to be able to reach you. So I'm doing anything possible to make sure that my presence will be reached. So secondly, we are working hardly that Holland knows that Nigeria should not keep Mazen Nankan in the prison. Also, it's official. So at the same time, I'm pushing them to do something that they have to do. So that is the only thing I have to inform you about Biafran flag. I think there's already message reached to you. You can understand it. You're right. So that is what I will say. I will thank you, Vam, and thank you all of you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Are you in touch with the Director General of the Foreign Affairs, the Biafra Republic Government in Exile?
Not yet. Only you. I'm focused.
Okay, just hold on. Professor Joy Irobi, can you take the mic and introduce yourself to this brother? Professor Joy Irobi is the Director General of Foreign Affairs, Department of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, and of course she is also in the Dutchland. So you can collaborate with her. I've also sent you a message for a follow-up. Maybe Professor Joy is not available at this point. So I've just sent you a message for a follow-up. So I can have a follow-up with that information. But in case Professor Joy contacts you, you accord her every attention that you should have accorded to me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bless. Good news, Biafra.
Thank you, Mazi Fortune. And Professor Joy, please, if you are there, just come up and then grab the mic and get acquainted with our brother. Thank you. Please, a travel vlog, our brother travel vlog from Israel. I saw you before. As I was trying to give you the microphone, you disappeared. You can come up back and then I will give you the mic. You might have some situational report for us. And Ugo, please grab the mic now. You have 60 seconds. Ugo Chuku Biafra.
Yeah, thank you, Vam, and our Minister of Information. I salute every one of you. My PM, I salute you. The prayer answer himself. I just want to. I don't want to, because I have 60 seconds. I know that everything concerning our cousins Israel, you have already put everything in place. But my concern is when I was in one space, they were asking me a question. Because the water has passed Gary in one Nigerian people's side. So one of them was asking me, they don't care who defend the village in Enugu State that was attacked, that was the Igwe was killed, and the terrorist men in uniform from the zoo arrested. Zoo means Nigeria. Sorry for those that are here. Arrested all the young men from the village, and they were kind of asking, what is the measures? You may answer direct or indirectly, my brother and my PM. What are we doing? Because there's a plan that the terrorists are coming back again. Because according to them, they say in the afternoon, they are there with uniform till 5 o'clock. In the evening, they change their uniform to terror to invade the village. So please, PM, what are the measures to make sure we secure our people there? Thank you.
I think the one Nigeria should be in a better place to answer that. P2B should be in a better place to give them measures they are taking. For those who believe in Biafra, we have our measures to protect Enugu people, those or the affected villages, and it's not something that I'm going to answer to them. They should just watch and hear the news.
Thank you. I'm aware of that. I just wanted them to hear from you. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. But please, next time you are with them, just tell them to consult P2B. You want to hear P2B too, not only me.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you, my brother, my PM. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, PM. Thank you very much, Mazi Ugo. Please, I have up. If you want to ask question, please do raise your hand, please. Biggest Giddy, come up in 60 seconds, please. Very quick.
Yeah, well, great PM. Thank you very much, sir. And you have been doing a very great job. In fact, this year I've seen a lot of good things. I'm from Old Delta, Quale Prescribing. So I really want to thank you, because if nobody is coming to tell the people the truth, you are telling the people the truth. If nobody is coming to see that the useless Nigerian government have wasted our life, wasted our resources, wasted a good part of us. In the past 16 years, there haven't been electricity. And these people are collecting the oil from our land. If you look at everywhere, you see that these people have collected, they have oil everywhere, and there is no good development in the community. I've gone to other countries.
Did we lose you? Biggest Giddy, I can no longer hear him.
And victory will be our own. Our people realize.
Network and so.
Thank you very much.
I think
I think his network
voice, his network is not very stable.
His network is not good. I was wondering whether I'm the one that is having that network problem.
No.
Okay, Biggest, I don't know. Your network is not so good. If you can go back and come up again, it might be better. All right, please, those that are in the room, you try and raise your hands, please. We attend to those that raise their hands. I will clear the room if nobody raises their hands after I take Dami. Dami Akams, please, you have 60 seconds. Danny Akams, can you please unmute yourself? You have 60 seconds to bring your question. Danny.
Yeah, good evening, the Prime Minister. Thank you very much. We are very much around with you. we support what you are doing to Biafrans. This is you might decide to answer this question, or you might not answer it. It's just a kind of internal security. I know exactly the answer, but if you will try to make it very clear to Biafrans. We have established a police force as well, which I knew very much well. That I know the time. The time. That's what as I said. I know the question. I know the answer. But if you can make it more clear, that when people are saying that now that the internal security that due to our military are being protected after the military. Internal security, the police force supposed to be helping in maintaining peace and crimes in the internally. Can you explain to them the reason and when actually that bringing up the police force now might bring a kind of internal conflict? So thank you, Prime Minister. We will continue to support you no matter whatever we have stand. Biafra must come now. Thank you, our Prime Minister.
Thank you very much. Your question was not very clear, but I think I know what you're trying to ask. The point is that the formation of the Biafra police to maintain the peace and order is on the process. And of course, because of it is on the process and because of the fragile situation we have in our land and the sabotage, we are taking it very, very easy on a very low key. So the Biafra Liberation Army and Biafra resistance fighters, the Biafra Defense Force, completely are in charge of the internal security of the Biafra people and the Biafra land at this point. But gradually, we are raising the police force of Biafra state by state, and we are not in a rush because of the complexity of the whole thing. And remember that the enemies are also trying to use every announcement we make to recruit people and use them as sacrifice. Those who want to continue to please the Fulanis that are actually dealing with Biafra forces, they will recruit people, send them to succumb, and the same people will tell the military where they are. They will go there and kill them. And when they kill them, they will announce that, oh, they have invaded ESN camp, IPOB camp here and there, just to continue to deceive the people paying them money that they are actually fighting against Biafra Liberators. So while Biafra Liberation Army remain untouched. And of course, our firepower is increasing every day to sustain the aggression of the enemy. So the police is something that is already ongoing, and like I said, it is on the low key. Do not join anything that you are not sure of. That is one thing I have to tell everybody. But we will take this particular formation of the Biafra police state by state on a very, very low key until we come out like bees. Thank you.
Thank you, Prime Minister. I appreciate your answer. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazidani. Thank you very much. All right, the next person whose hands up is Mazi Citizen Dama. Citizen Dama, grab the mic.
All right. Good evening, Mr. PM sir. The 2023 saw a lot of surprises with the statement by the Nigerian state that an Igbo man is not fit to be president after P2B won the election, followed by several attacks on Igbo investment and lies across the country, especially in the southwestern part of Nigeria, where Igbo businesses were down and destroyed. That made a lot of people from the eastern region to have some kind of retrospection into their state in Nigeria as a country. Then the disappointment of the obedience and some pro-Igbo elements. I was in a space where you were hosted by Odogwi Didi Odogu Ogidi, that's watching where he tried to entertain some questions and explanation on the Biafran struggle. Eventually, he left the space because of the misunderstanding of what I cannot understand. So my question to you directly is, now there seems to be a lot of sympathy towards the Biafran agitation. What steps are you taking?
All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information as the hot. In case you have not joined our social media, and what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first we'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as the hot. You don't share the matter where we say it day for my table now. Don rough as it be, as the IPOB members congratulate Biafrans Ndi Igbo for a successful commemoration of the Biafra Day and also the remembrance of the Biafra fallen heroes during the 1967 to 1970 Biafra Nigeria Civil War. Even though after that, the then head of state, in the person of Gowon, declared no victor, no vanquish. But the Biafrans are still on the go, and they believe that very soon they will be out of energy and be in the land of promise. After that, as it be, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has moved to stop trial by Nigerian court, heads to appeal court. Let's go down to the full detail of the information as it be. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has filed an application at the appeal court to stop his trial. In the appeal filed through his lead counsel, Aloy Ejimako, Kanu kicked against trial by an Abuja High Court presided by Justice Binta Nyako. A few weeks ago, Ejimako had declared that the court lacked the jurisdiction to entertain charges against him. The Nigerian government is prosecuting the IPOB leader on terrorism-related charges. In the application filed by Ejimako at the Court of Appeal, Ejimako argued the appellant, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, filed this appeal against the ruling of the Federal High Court Abuja Division Koran BFM Nyako J, delivered on 19th March 2024. The said ruling of the trial court is contained at page 42 to 43 of the record of appeal, and the notice of appeal is at pages 44 to 49. Of the said record, the record of appeal was transmitted to its Honorable Court on the 16th day of May 2024. There are 3 grounds in the notice of appeal, and the issue argued herein have been distilled from the said 3 grounds. The Lord's appellant has been in pre-trial detention since June 2021 at the headquarters of the State Security Service SSS in Abuja, and he is currently on trial on a 7-count charge, some of which are capital offenses punishable by death. On the 19th February 2024, the appellant filed a notice of preliminary objection to the jurisdiction of the trial court pursuant to Section 36(6) bracket B and C of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, and under the inherent jurisdiction of the trial court, the said notice of preliminary objection was supported by an affidavit, 3 exhibits, and a written address, and it was brought on the following grounds. See page 324 of the record of appeal. The respondent act of forcible seizure and photocopying of confidential legal documents brought to the appellant at respondent detention facility by his lawyers said documents pertaining to facilitating the preparation of applicant's defense amount to denial of appellant's constitutional right to be given adequate facilities for the preparation of his defense and to be defended by legal practitioners of his own choice, and is thus a grave violation of appellant's constitutional right to fair hearing as guaranteed under Section 36 bracket 6(b) and C of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. The respondent's act of refusing or preventing the appellant counsel from taking note of detailed counsel professional and confidential discussion. Consultation with the appellant at respondent detention facility said discussing consultation relating to facilitating preparation of an appellant defense amount to denial of appellant's right to be given adequate facilities for the preparation of his defense and by legal practitioners of his own choice and instars an egregious violation of appellant's constitutional right to fair hearing as guaranteed under Section 36. People don't see as they happen for that matter. In summary, for the layman, wetin they try talk there be say that particular judgment, the way they are taking the matter, the judge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not according to that particular constitution. Remember that Kanu made it open that he cannot be tried in the Nigerian court, that is stipulated in the constitution, and Nigeria is a bona fide signature of that particular constitution. Something happened in Anambra on May 30th on that Biafra Day. Information reached us that some students disguised as water fetchers, they carried their bucket in order to be able to take their WAEC West African Examination Council. Let's go down to the full detail of the information. As it be, students who are candidates in the ongoing senior school certificate examination of the West African Examination Council WAEC in Oka and its environs on Thursday, disguised as water fetchers to beat a sit-at-home order of the indigenous people of Biafra. The news also gathered that the palpable fear in the state followed the declaration of Biafra Day by the IPOB with a sit-at-home order coinciding with the students sitting for May, June WAEC examination are taking mathematics subject 1 and 2. Though Anambra State Police Command have waived the threat of mayhem for the faulters of the order by IPOB, residents of Oka were still in fear as shops and major markets, including Ekoka, were under lock and key. Also, most students, especially candidates sitting for the examination at Igwebike Grammar School, Oka, and St. John's School, Amenyoka, were seen as early as 7:45 a.m. wearing plain clothes, disguising themselves to enter their schools for the examination. Some of them were seen carrying empty gallons, pretending to be going to fetch water, only to make swift entry into the school. Some girls were also seen carrying buckets on their head, like they were going to fetch water, and they entered into their schools where they changed into their school uniform. Meanwhile, the gates of Igobike Grammar School were locked with only one little entrance open for students to come in. This one is the update on what happened in Anambra State on the 30th of May when the Biafrans were observing the sit-at-home and commemoration for the fallen heroes of Biafra. Meanwhile, if we were in a place or in a country, in a nation, in a state, or in a obodo where things are working out well, I don't think that this commemoration should be something that will bring crisis issue between the government and the people, because the history is there. Even though that after the 1967 to 1970 civil war between the Biafra and the NIG, there was a cancellation on the study of history in Nigeria schools. It was removed from the school curriculum, and even as at that, a lot of people already knew the history. They know what really happened. They know how everything took place. There are also people, bona fide witnesses, who are still there, who have not died. So there are evidence that such thing took place, even though that the government has refused the history to be passed down to generation. But there are eyewitnesses, people like Chino Achebe, Chimamanda, who was not born before that time, also have given some notes and also write up by his book called her book called Half of a Yellow Sun, and that of Nani Chino Achebe late, who was a good writer who also came up with There Was a Country. You find out that all those stories are picked and recorded in that particular thing. As it be for premium time, Nigeria says anxiety as security agencies battle IPOB over sit at home in southeastern part of Nigeria. Nke ebrulaga asị na eme ngwa ngwa emeghara ọdachi ka e were efife chube ewu ojii maka na abalị na-abịa. Meanwhile, here I go to wind down the curtain, and if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news draw, you go be the first we'll collect. And thank you for listening. God bless you.